The Mimaropa region is the center of the Philippines, with the Luzon datum of 1911 located at Mimaropa Rdp, the heart of the Philippine archipelago. It is bounded by the West Philippine Sea at the west, Tayabas at the north, Sibuyan Sea at the east, and Sulu Sea at the south. It is also considered as the gateway of Luzon to Visayas and Mindanao via the strong Republic Nautical Highway and vice versa. Mimaropa gears up to be the destination of choice.
We are one in the aspiration for Mimaropa rising above its state of isolation and marginalization. Our beautiful islands, culturally rich region, will be the favored destination for investments, livelihood, residence, employment, adventure, rest and recreation, even retirement. Mimaropa, the destination of choice.
Mimaropa, a destination for enriching experience of nature, biodiversity, adventure, health and wellness, rest and recreation. The region's natural land and seascapes offer world-class attractions of ecological, cultural, and historical significance. The term destination has various dimensions. In the context of Mimaropa's vision, destination has three dimensions: destination as a place, destination as an experience, and destination as a state of being. Destination as a state of being aspires for improved local governance and management for development results to progress. Mimaropa's development vision articulates the same aspirations contained in the President Aquino's social contract as expressed in the four pillars of the vision: empowered citizens and communities, food security, environmental integrity, and interdependent island provinces, with the three elements of the President's social contract: high sustained economic growth, growth that generates mass employment, and growth that reduces poverty. Thus, the intended results of the region will be reduction of poverty and improved living conditions of the Mimaropa population, with increased number of Mimaropans benefiting from productive agricultural activities, supported with efficient infrastructure facilities, adequate social services and favorable economic opportunities, and a growing number of Mimaropans who are committed as stewards of the region's national monument and cultural heritage. Mimaropa's Regional Development Plan, or the RDP for 2013 to 2016, supports the Philippine development goals that calls for rapid, sustained high growth that creates massive jobs and reduces poverty. Mimaropa's RDP is focused on the stakeholders' shared vision, which calls for economic growth where rapid output increases are translated into employment creation, livelihood opportunities, growth in medium and small-scale economic enterprises or MSMEs, skills enhancement, improved social capacities, manpower development, and poverty reduction without compromising the integrity of the environment. The Mimaropa RDP adopts 5 cross-cutting goals that directly respond to its identified development challenges. First is economic integration. It is noted that Mimaropa is the only region in the country with no land border with another region. Thus, Mimaropa faces the challenge of physically interconnecting its 5 provinces and island municipalities, and with the regional seat in Calapan City, as well as with the mainland Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. The integration of the island provinces and the region's production and growth areas is necessary to complement various economic units and to gain better access to basic goods and services. This will provide an opportunity to link closer the market with local producers, as well as access to information and technologies for greater productivity and efficiency. This scenario will present an opportunity for the Mimaropa region to become a model in intermodal transport system. Second is sustainability. Agriculture, environment and natural resources, tourism areas, cultural heritage and man-made infrastructures are assets that the region should protect, manage, and conserve. These resources could be sustained through proper implementation of land use policies. innovative development practices, environmental management, and good governance. Third is agriculture productivity and food security. Mimaropa, being an agricultural economy, finds its comparative advantage for economic growth in agricultural development. Agricultural productivity shall be geared to increase volume of production and agri-processing, as well as improving self-sufficiency of major crops in the future. Fourth is poverty reduction and social equity. Under the international commitment of the country to achieve the Millennium Development Goals by 2015, Mimaropa has to bring down its poverty incidence of 43.7% from the 2006 Family Income and Expenditure Survey to the 2015 target of 15%. The region, like the rest of the Philippines, is unlikely to meet some of the MDG targets in maternal mortality rate, education for all, and poverty reduction. And fifth is global competitiveness. For Mimaropa to catch up with the rest of the Philippines in terms of economic output, investments, exports, and competitiveness, the island economies have to go beyond borders to forge a regional economic bloc that would prepare the region to unprecedented growth levels similar to its 2007 growth of 9.8%. Competitiveness of the region shall be pursued within the context of the Mimaropa brand, based on its natural endowments and strategic advantages in agriculture and tourism. The region's distinct advantage is ecotourism, mostly protected areas and maintaining the pristine state of natural monuments, land and seascapes, in partnership with the LGUs and private sectors. Strategic tourism and agricultural development will have significant contribution in industry and service sectors as well as employment. To effect an inclusive growth in Mimaropa, a strategic agriculture and tourism development core strategy is needed. This strategy is seen as the key to unlocking the sluggish development of the island economies.
Mimaropa is green, lush, and invigorating. Our isolation has a purpose. Our islands hold the country's and the world's natural treasures. Mimaropa has almost half of the country's significant biodiversity areas, including more than one-third of the protected marine and terrestrial areas. While our isolation makes our role as stewards of the vast natural wealth of the country a bit easier, this poses a huge challenge to our economic integration. But this challenge is definitely not insurmountable.
Mimaropa is the only administrative region created in the spirit of self-determination and the political will to take responsibility for the future the Mimaropans want. The only region conceived by choice. Mimaropa dares to be different.